Well, hey there once again, National Soccer League fans. Week 25 action here. It is the final day, and these two rivals in the ASC North are battling it out here. The Boomers currently hold the number one pick in the draft, and the Mayflowers are looking to get into the playoffs with a win here. So interesting scenario. Logic would assume, based on the conditions of what's at stake and the positions in the table, that the Boomers are going to lose here and the Mayflowers should win, but you never know, especially in a divisional matchup. Things can get tricky, and the Boomers have already played spoiler to a few teams this season. Will that trend continue today? Are they willing to part with the number one overall pick? With a win, they could potentially move up a couple spots in the table. Here is their starting lineup. It is a first career start for Im Sung-kyu, the Korean goalkeeper, who was a surprise draft pick. And he is getting a start today, meaning 98 Diria will not get his gold medal for completing and competing in every game this season. Other than that, no changes other than Kalashnikov is starting up top instead of Kombamarov, who's out with an injury today at the end of the season. Have to see the Mayflowers know a thing or two about having forwards out with injuries. Both Sekou Ndri and Alax still not fit to return, so not in the lineup. But the good news is they do get Gustavo Burton back after that horrible shin injury all the way back in Week 8. Thought it was going to be season-ending, but he made good progress and now able to make a return before the playoffs. Good to see him getting some minutes this season once again. Other than that, no changes for the lineup. And Italo Estupinian, it's a makeshift front three with Winks trying to carry the load, but it is a heavy burden to bear without the main two attackers, and Sekou Ndri and Alax in the lineup. But Tesserik has been the player of the season for the Boomers. Will he continue his fine form here? Will he continue his career at this club with the disappointing nature of this season? Have to wait and see what the summer holds and what the future holds for him. But for now, all eyes fixed on this one. The Mayflowers just need a win in extra time or sooner to guarantee a playoff spot. Even with a loss, they still can get in, depending on how other results go. But knowing that a win here does guarantee them a playoff spot. Motivation heavily favors them here today. Here is Burton. Bentz can get away from Foss and Trader. Back with Randall. Terry Carlson. Bentz on the turn again. Burton touch into space is a good one. Here goes Bayou Tabla. Saved by Sung-kyu, first of his career. Not a bad start for the young 18-year-old keeper. And he was a surprise selection, but something the Boomers did see in him. Wasn't really expected to even be drafted. Very raw talent, but Boomers taking a chance on him and now taking a chance keeping him in the lineup today for the first time in his career on the final day. Bayou Tabla blocked up off of Horton and then headed out behind for a throw-in for the Mayflowers. Winks to take into Malcolm Randall. It's going to be a corner here off of Clay Horton. Look at the save from Sung-kyu. Good effort from Bayou Tabla. A good stop from the goalkeeper. Swung in, Philippe Turin heads away. Back out with Bayou Tabla, though, top of the box for the Mayflowers. Here's Randall. Kalashnikov intercepted. Trying to start the counter-attack now with Roca. Nice combination play there. Here's Tesserik. Lovely control. Roca ahead to Kalashnikov, and Carlson did well to get a foot in. Burton battling it out with Turin. A couple of big bodies in there. Bentz, nice flick back inside to Burton. Into Bayou Tabla. Has a look behind for Winks, and the shot got away from him. That should have been 1-0. 1-1 with the rookie goalkeeper, and he gets this one all wrong. Ooh. Last off. Goal kick now. Here is Estupinian trying to get the Mayflowers the critical one-goal lead that sees them through to the playoffs if they can hold on to it. Burton inside. Looking for Bayou Tabla It's into a Stupinian. It's Gustavo Burton back in the lineup and just dragged the shot wide. Another good chance for the Mayflowers, not taken, but how close was this? Oh, on his return from injury, nearly the hero here. Sunk Yu will be happy. Out of the 4 shots he's faced, 3 of them have been off target. So, clean sheet still intact, but has faced some early pressure here in his first career start. Randall wins the header. Here's Bentz up to Burton again. Behind it goes for a Stupinian. Bit of a chase ahead of him. Trying to clip it back. It's out for a corner. Look at the shot from Burton there. Short option is through Mayflowers. Ignored him and sent in, but Tesserick heads away. Up to the rookie Keverton, who does well to control it. Now he can spin away at pace, trying to take on Terry Carlson for speed in behind. Bit of a lonely man on the right wing here. Cuts it back for Fossen-Trader, not a bad ball. Moving up the field here, Fossen-Trader slips it back for Keverton. First chance of the match, and saved by Levon Miller. Good stop from a goalkeeper who's been in great form all year. It's an important save for the Mayflowers, does well. Get down low and pushes it aside for a corner. Fossen-Trader to take this corner. Swung in towards Kalashnikov. The header saved by Miller. Another corner. It's a good stop again from Levon Miller. Kalashnikov, a big body in the air, doesn't quite get the power. Tough between those 2 big burly center backs, Giselman and Randall, in the way. Just trying to redirect it, but Miller providing another redirecting touch out for another corner. Fossen-Trader in towards him again. Tesserick's header punched over by Miller. Another corner. Well, now the momentum is swung in favor of the Boomers here in front of the home crowd, and a few quick chances, a few quick saves, a few quick corners to follow. Fossen-Trader to take this one as well. 3 in quick succession now. Can they make this one pay? It's in towards Kalashnikov again, and Miller there to grab that one. Did well. Trying to start a counter-attack now as well with Giselman. Here are the Mayflowers trying to move this attack forward once again. Winks out wide. Given away to Roca. Back with the Boomers. Here comes the home side again. Tesserick. Roca advancing. Nice ball for Tesserick over the top. Cuts it back for Kalashnikov. Santiago looking inside, and the pass was cut off by Mayflowers. Bentz now through to Burton. That's a nice ball. Can he get away from Okonkwo here? Forced out wide. And then showed too much of it inside and given away. Good defending by Okonkwo once again. Santiago. Goes just where Bentz. Big touch though, and Turin crumples him down. Challenge. Santiago going forward. Looking for Fossen-Trader. That one is going to be a little bit overcooked and out for a goal kick. Okay. We'll look at the save on the Tesserick header. Levon Miller. Quick reflex to hook it over the goal. Both these goalkeepers in good form so far. Here's Groley. Mayflowers looking for the important opening goal. Still in this one. Hearing now an update from the Voyagers game. It is 1-1 over there. They are tied with the Golden Horde after an own goal moments ago. They did have the lead, but it's been canceled out. Albre Navarrete, the unfortunate, and went to it down with the own goal to his name. So, Mayflowers still in control of their own playoff destiny here if that result holds. a little bit longer. Giselman crunched down by Tesserick. Referee's going to let it play on. Probably a yellow card coming at the end of this move. It goes to Bayou Tabla. Still with Bayou Tabla. Here's Bentz looking inside for Burton. Nice 1-2. Has it back, and Philippe Turin in the way again. Everton, the touches inside. Looks for Santiago, opens it up, going the other way. Boston Trader back to his feet. Nice movement here. Santiago, Everton going to try from a long way out and hits the crossbar. How close was that? Miller was beaten. Do nothing but watch as it rattles off the underside of the bar. Here's Bayou Tabla, cut it back for Burton. He's going to try one straight at Sunk-Yu. Pretty even game so far. Still 0-0 on the scoreline. 4 shots apiece for each team. Rick's corner. Oh, going to be a handball, actually. And there is the anticipated yellow card, as we thought there might be. It's foul on Giselman moments ago in the build-up play. On the side, it is a free kick for the Boomers here now. In a promising position. Oh, it's actually going to be given a corner. Thought it was a free kick. I guess the whistle was for the posthumous disciplinary action. Yellow card for Tesserick. Boston Trader swung it in. Charlton thumps it away. Here's Zondinho. Looking back the way of Boston Trader, but Bayou Tabla in the way. Boston Trader fought for it and won it. Here goes Tesserick. Clipping a ball in for Kalashnikov. Carlson heads it away. Here goes Bentz now. Handle, poor ball, given away quickly. Heverton into Kalashnikov. Nice ball to Santiago. Roca. Overlapping run is being made from Tesserick, who's in here and hits the post. Again. So close. He's been the magic man getting forward this season. And just can't quite get that one to hit the right side of the woodwork, out for another goal kick. Everton wins the ball back high up the pitch, though. This is better from the Boomers. Zondinho, clever ball to Boston Trader. Into Roca. Is he onside? Referee says yes. Charlton defended it really well. Here's Randall now, trying to get the Mayflowers this goal and get them the lead that puts them into the playoffs with a win here, of course. Here they come. One last attack before the halftime whistle goes. Bentz, Bayou Tabla. Stupinian, nice ball to Burton, and there is the goal! On his return from injury, he scores! A massive goal for Gustavo Burton. Not just personally, but also for the playoff picture for the Mayflowers. As if this result holds, they are in the playoffs. And a fine goal on the stroke of halftime. And that is potentially the goal that does put the Mayflowers firmly into the playoffs for the first time in their 2-year club history. What a fun comeback story for Burton. First goal of the season for him. Not long left now. That was more or less the last kick of the first half, and sure enough, there is the halftime whistle. And the Boomers, despite a flurry of chances at the end of the half, are trailing. But again, the number 1 pick is locked up with a loss here, and the Mayflowers with the lead are into the playoffs. So really both teams maybe having what they want here. Have to see what the second 45 holds in just a moment. Back on Final Day action in a jiff. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans, to final day action. Update from around the league as with this result, the Mayflowers and the Voyagers will be going through the playoffs. Have to see how that changes in our final 45 minutes of the final day. Boomers will also have the #1 pick if this result holds. Have to see if that or anything else changes in the little over a half hour that remains for these teams on the day. From the Mayflowers, knowing that again a win here regulation time does guarantee them a playoff spot, looking to double up from that 1-goal advantage in the first half. Santiago inside to Zandinho. Here's Keverton. Tesserick into the corner, fouled by Winks. Crunching challenge, going to be a yellow card for that. Tesserick had skipped by him. The referee goes into his back pocket and Winks, the first Mayflowers player in the book. Concentrated to take right near the corner flag here. And we're still searching for that first goal. Concentrator takes it quickly in towards Tesserick, but Giselman's header is easily away. Turin back into the danger area. Roca. Santiago for Keverton. Trying to back into his defender. Kalashnikov, Zandinho. Roca was offside. And flag up on the far side will mean this play does not count. It's tight though. He nearly times the run just right. Slipping in between the cracks, but caught out a little bit late on the pass from Zandinho. Substitution now. It's Keita on for Burton. Still returning to full health from his injury. Flowers making an offensive change. First of the day for either team. 53 minutes played here. Flowers have just over half an hour to go to see themselves into the playoffs. Can they hold on here? Giselman, how important has he been as a signing in the summer off season? To really help bring some calm to this back line. Bayou Tablet of Winks. Away from Tesserick into the area. What a save from Sung Kyu. The rookie goalkeeper has flashed some moments of potential here, and that was an excellent save on what looked like a sure goal for Winks. What a stop at full stretch. Fingertip save from the rookie. Corner now for the Mayflowers. Winks the short option, has it. It's off of Foster Trader out for another corner. A band of Mayflowers fans making the short journey from Boston down here to New York City. Happy with what they're seeing so far. Wins to take with, this time, Bayou Tabla the short option. Goes for the short again. Now it's into the back post. Philippe Turin always going to win that ball, though. Back with Rolly, though. Good step. Here's Giselman. Stupinian couldn't quite get free of the challenge of Kalashnikov, and now it's back with the Boomers. Here's Tesserick, who's always full of running down this left-hand side, and off he goes. Randall trying to track the run. Here goes Tesserick inside to Roca. Quick pass on the return, but Randall did well to stay with him. Goes wide to Stupinian. Flowers building this attack from the midfield once again. Keita. Here is Terry Carlson on the wing. Stupinian into Bentz. Return ball has Turin dragged out of position. And everyone missed the header. Comes to the middle and Tesserick clears. Boomers would gain possession here. You have to make a change on the day. It's been largely held quiet, and Giselman scoops it away, but referee says he came through the back of his leg to get it, and it's a free kick. Let's see a change here. We'll see some activity down on the benches there for both teams. Referee's going to let this free kick take place first, it seems. Austin Trader to hoist something in. To a good area. Randall heads away. It's a tough ball for a defender. He did well. Here goes Julian Winks. Launched over the top. Santiago and Zandino defending. Did well. There's Keverton. Santiago trying to get away, and Randall again in the way defensively. Here's Keita. On to Bence, and then in the way is Clay Horton. Santiago on the turn now. Forward to Roca, but Charlton going to be in the way of that one. Here's Keverton. Nice back heel flick. It's Tesserick into the corner. And the Boomers get level here. Ball from Tesserick is into a strange area, and it hits the top of the crossbar. Out for a goal kick. I think it was meant to be a cross, but it ends up nearly catching Von Miller off guard in the Mayflowers goal. And rattles off the top of the crossbar. Another change coming up here now. Mendoza is on for Santiago. Tabla off for Frank Brilliant Jr., the rookie. As we've seen many times this season. One change for each team, just over 20 minutes to play. Still a 1-goal lead for the Mayflowers. It does have them in the playoffs if this result holds. Here goes Keita giving chase away from Turin. Hence to Randall. Brilliant. Can he find the ball through to Keita? One-on-one with the keeper. Sunkyu makes another big save. Corner for the Mayflowers. A second goal at this stage of the game might just have them over the line into the playoffs. Can they do it here? Winks searching ball to the back post. Sunkyu is there to claim it again. Trying to send long from the resulting punt. Did well. Punt Kalashnikov. Roca up in support. Everton onto Kalashnikov. Here come the Boomers trying to get a goal back. Hobbling around in there, and Mayflowers regain possession. Trying to play some possession, play some keep ball, and keep this clock running. Knowing that every second marches them closer to a playoff spot. And the number 3 or 4 seed, depending on how other results play out today. Dover sends it long. Tesserick controls it. Does well to bring it down. Here's Keverton trying to go at Giselman, and good defending from the German defender once again. Here goes Randall. On to Brilliant and Keita, the two substitutes combining. Here's Bence. Over the top towards Italo Estupinian. Flipping it in for Keita, but Turin in the way there. Brave header in the traffic, and Bence with the header off target. Change coming up here now. It is final change of the day, and likely the final change of the season for the Boomers. Roca is off for Ivan Molina. Just over 5 minutes to play here. And the Boomers find a late equalizer with Tesserick into Keverton in behind. That's not a bad ball, and here he goes. Can he find a square ball here? In towards Boston Trader, but Charlton defended it really well. Mayflowers have the ball again. It's what they need to protect this 1-goal lead heading into playoffs as it stands. Crowley. Winks down the line. Looking on Tesserick. Off of him for a corner. Bence to take it, but obviously in no hurry, despite the pressure and the jeers from the home fans here in Brooklyn Bridge. take a short corner to try and waste some more time off the clock. Winks for Fort in another corner. Same result. Another short corner option. Rinse and repeat for the Boomers. Keep punching down this clock. Once again, kind of a strange choice there. Not his best delivery, but returns the favor. Here's Brilliant battling it out. The final minute of the 90. There won't be a whole lot of added time at the end of this one. Here goes Keverton. Testerik inside. 6 minutes, more than we might have thought. Chance for the Boomers to level it here and change the complexion of this game entirely. In the season, Doer. Molina. Kalashnikov is in. Puts it back for Molina. A lot of time and space in there and too many passes from the Boomers giving away. Here's Giselman. Just 4 minutes of added time to survive for the Mayflowers. Carlson. Not long left now. Have they done enough with this one goal from Burton in the first half? Dober. Final chance for the Boomers to get forward this season. Fossen Trader skips away. Fossen Trader! Oh, he's found it! What a moment! And just like that, the Mayflowers have collapsed, and this could be trouble. Looked like they were 1 foot into the playoff race. But Graham Fossen Trader with his right foot skips away from Giselman and buries this one into the corner. A lifeline for the Voyagers and the Manticores here. It is not going to be so easy for the Mayflowers. They can still, of course, guarantee playoffs with a win in extra time, which we will have inevitably coming up in just a moment here. Well, what a twist in the tail. The Mayflowers in control the entire game long. A late goal at the half had them in the advantage. But then Graham Fossen Trader levels it up. And this is best case scenario for the Boomers. They're keeping their rivals out of the playoffs, all while simultaneously not improving their draft stock because they're taking the game to extra time. We'll be right back in just a moment here. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans, to Golden Goal Extra Time. And the goal scorer, Ricky Cazzo, has been taken off for Fossen Trader. Or rather, vice versa. Jungberg is on as well. And the Mayflowers, final change of the day. Christian Jungberg, sorry. Getting confused with the Arsenal midfielder. So he's come on for Winks. So taking off some star power players in this game, but we play on here and search for a golden goal. Mayflowers had it wrapped up in the bag, whatever you want to call it. Now Giselman is going to be booked here. We could be in real trouble. Referee sorting this one out. And is going to award the yellow card as we expected. Right call. It's an awful tackle from Giselman. Doesn't get near the ball. Crunches down Ivan Molina. Feeling this game is starting to slip away from the Mayflowers here. A free kick for the Boomers, who equalized so late on. And could they break Mayflowers' hearts here? Of course, Mayflowers, even with a loss, can still get in as long as either the Voyagers or the Manticores lose or win in penalties. So a lot of possible scenarios still on action. Of course, we're hearing the Voyagers game is also in extra time as Kalashnikov blasts that one over the bar. Not one with his best. Miller with the goal kick. Carlson. Early. Bloomberg down the line. Here's Brilliant. Mayflowers looking for the all-important golden goal that does guarantee them a playoff spot, of course. Still moving it around nicely here. It's Hayda back to Bentz. This is a chance here, and Sunkyu makes a big save. He's had a good game today. Team Sunkyu has to be said. He's made good saves, only allowed one goal from close range. Here's Ricky Cazzo in off the bench. Doer. Molina. It's Giselman again. He's in trouble here. He could be sent off, and he is going to be sent off. Oh, dear. It goes from bad to worse. A second yellow card on Jan Giselman for another foul on Molina. And if they do make the playoffs, that's a massive blow. He will be missing the first game. Oh, dear. It's gone really off the rails here. Another blow for the Mayflowers. This free kick in a little bit more of a threatening position as well for Sergei Kalashnikov. Still a long ways out, though. Will he try another shot? This time he crosses it into Turin. Randall got there just in time to keep the big man away from the ball. Here's Ljungberg. Forward it goes to Bentz, who's offside. Flowers having a tough go of it out there at the moment. Ooh, now as Stupidjan's been brought down by Kalashnikov, but will play on through the advantage. Here's Bentz. 1 minute remaining in the first half of added time. Carlson trying to get behind Okonkwo, wins a throw-in. Kalashnikov going to be in the referee's book now. This game getting chippy. Divisional rivalry is always a risk of something like that happening, and it has happened here today. Kalashnikov inside. Going long now, but Roley is well positioned to deal with this. Took it in stride well. The Mayflowers, with a win in penalties, cannot guarantee a route into the playoffs. If both the Manticores and the Voyagers were to win, they might be looking at tiebreakers or worse, potential elimination. So, depending on the nature of those wins. But either way, it's still a chance here on the attack. Brilliant back to Bentz. It's a good ball. And Turin was in the way. And that should do it for the first half of extra time. And there is the referee's whistle. Entertaining stuff here, as you might have expected. And the red card is all we have from the golden goal period so far. No goal. 15 more minutes. Otherwise, it's the raffle of a penalty shootout to decide it between these two division rivals here. Welcome back, National Soccer League fans. Just now hearing that the Voyagers game has ended. A golden goal at the end of the first half of extra time from Munir Erdogan. So, as it stands, they are level with the Mayflowers on points. Cazzo and Miller nearly lost it. Oh, wow. Nearly a disaster for a goalkeeper who's been in great form. Would have been a cruel way to end it. It does just trickle wide, though. Lucky for him. And now, have to see. Again, if the Mayflowers do win here, they still are in the playoffs, even with a win in penalties because the Voyagers couldn't win until golden goal extra time. So they just need to win no matter what at this point. It does guarantee them a spot, whether it's the number 5, 6 seed. It's Camerton! Oh my goodness! It should have been over. What a save from Levon Miller. It's worth noting that now if the Mayflowers do lose this game, though, they would be behind the tiebreaker because they lost to the Voyagers earlier in this season, who have the tiebreaker over both them and the Manticores. So a Mayflowers loss here guarantees the Voyagers a spot in the playoffs, and then it would be between the Manticores and the Mayflowers to see who can get that final spot. Here's Keverton trying to do just that! Oh my goodness, he's missed it! Couldn't have come any closer. It really should be over. The Boomers have had so many chances, down to 10 men. The Mayflowers now with the red card. Just cannot put this ball in the back of the net. As it stands, it's still equally likely for any of the three teams. Still no word from the Manticores game at the moment, whether it's concluded or not, and what the score is there. No, the Voyagers have done as good as they can. Ljungberg, Keita, saved by Sung-kyu. This has been a thrilling, entertaining extra time, but it seems like we are deadlocked here. It might just need penalties to sort this one out. The rookie goalkeeper defying gravity again. Here's Bentz. Keita. Oh, was that off the arm? No, referee says not that time, but this one was. Mayflower is going to get the free kick here with 5 minutes remaining in the extra time period. A good chance to hoist something into the box for Charlton. But the Boomers do have some big bodies in there. Okonkwo, Kalashnikov, Turin. Again, worth noting you that based on how other games have finished around the league, if the Boomers do win this in extra time, they will no longer have the #1 overall pick. They would be up to #2 as the Orcas have lost their game. It would turn the #1 overall pick to them for the second straight year. Keita. With a loss here, though, they are still in control of that. Here is Bentz. Going from range. Easy save for Sung-kyu. Sending it long now, looking to get the Boomers going. Here's Molina. Not long left now. And penalties increasingly larger on the horizon with each tick of the clock. Well, let's look at what a win and penalties would mean. It would mean the Orcas would secure it! Oh my goodness, Miller pushed it onto the bar. Another chance, another save. Wow, it looks like we're going to have penalties to decide this playoff picture after all. Carlson. It might just come down to goal differential between the Manticores and the Mayflowers, depending on what the result of that game is. Here's Bentz. Inside to Brilliant. Away by Horton. Looks like it is going to end level at full time, meaning the Boomers will have the #1 or #2 pick, depending on the result of this shootout. And there is the whistle. So much still on the line here, despite going all the way to 120. The Mayflowers with the win are into the playoffs, and the Boomers with a win lose the #1 pick. What will happen here in the shootout? Exciting stuff. Maybe getting word from their coaches about the results from other games. Again, the Mayflowers know because of the Voyagers' golden goal win, they just need to win on penalties here to get into the playoffs. Well, a shootout with playoff implications and draft order on the line. Here is Zondinho from the spot, and it's been saved by Miller! Advantage Mayflowers. Can they capitalize with Randall from the spot? He's done it! It's 1-0. Keverton, can he score the first one for the Boomers from the spot kick? He has done. Good penalty from the rookie. Estupinian trying to keep the Mayflowers' advantage intact, and he does. Brilliant penalty from Italo Estupinian. Ivan Molina off the bench in extra time. Can he score here? He's hit the post! Charlton to make it 3-1 Mayflowers here. He's missed it! Got a feeling Kalashnikov needs to score this one if they want a chance, though. Chipped, cheekily done. Can Sung-kyu get a save and put it back on level terms? Rookie on rookie. Brilliant from 12 yards. Strokes it home. The Mayflowers are 1 penalty away from the playoffs, and the Boomers are 1 penalty away from the #1 draft pick. Here's Clay Horton. What can he do from 12 yards? A miss here means it is last place for the Boomers, and he has missed it! The Mayflowers are going to the playoffs after a nervy penalty shootout. It has not been their day, but they win the coin flip from the spot kicks. And the Boomers will finish last this season and have their hands on the #1 pick heading into next year's draft. But the Mayflowers are marching on. Have to see how that final spot settles out between the Manticores and the Voyagers. I'll leave you here with the full match highlights from this one. It was a crazy day. We'll be back next week with playoffs. What a fitting way to end the final day. Until next time. That one. Back in like 10 minutes. Took so freaking long.